Imagine a place where the ocean is 1,000 shades of blue, dotted with tiny islands fringed by powdery white sand. This is the Maldives, a nation of over 1,000 coral islands grouped into 26 atolls, scattered like pearls in the Indian Ocean. From above, the islands form a breathtaking mosaic, a sight that instantly tells you you've arrived somewhere extraordinary. The Maldives is world famous for its beauty, crystal clear waters, vibrant marine life, and those iconic overwater bungalows that define luxury. Here, the water is so clear you can spot colorful fish even in the shallows. But the magic isn't just above the surface. Beneath the waves, vibrant coral reefs teem with life. Clownfish, manta rays, and gentle whale sharks glide through a living aquarium. Snorkeling or diving here is a reminder of how precious and delicate our planet's ecosystems are. The Maldives is a true paradise, inviting you to slow down, breathe, and simply be present. The gentle lapping of waves and the warm sun create a sensory experience that calms the soul. It's a place where natural wonder and peace linger long after you leave. The real magic of the Maldives is this profound sense of connection to nature. That's why it captures the hearts of travelers from all over the world. Here, paradise isn't just a postcard, it's real and it's unforgettable. The Maldives has just over 500,000 residents, but welcomes more than 1.5 million tourists each year. That's 3 times as many visitors as locals, a staggering ratio that shapes daily life. On local islands, you'll see school children passing curious travelers and families whose livelihoods are tied to tourism. The rhythm of life is set by the comings and goings of ferries and speedboats, connecting local communities to luxury resorts. Nearly every family is connected to tourism. Someone's a dive instructor, a boat captain, or a craft seller. This constant exchange creates a society that's outward-looking and globally aware. Maldivians are proud of their country's beauty and welcome visitors with genuine warmth. Living in a top holiday destination brings challenges, but also a unique sense of pride and adaptability. The islands may be remote, but the people are anything but isolated. They're constantly interacting with the world, sharing stories and learning from others. It's this blend of local life and global connection that makes the Maldives truly special. To truly know the Maldives, you have to experience life on the local islands. Here, days begin with fishermen heading out in their donis, and the scent of fresh roshi and spicy tuna curry fills the air. Life moves at the pace of the sun and tides, deeply connected to the sea and community. Faith and family are central. Mosques dot every island, and generations often live together, creating strong bonds. Neighbors gather on woven chairs, sharing stories while children play nearby. Resources are limited, so islanders are resourceful. Fresh water and supplies often come from mail or overseas. Access to healthcare or education can mean long journeys, but resilience runs deep. Evenings are magical. Families gather on the beach, playing football, swimming, or simply watching the sunset. The rhythm is peaceful and unhurried, centered on community and a deep appreciation for nature. Despite challenges, the Maldivian spirit is defined by togetherness and ingenuity. This is the authentic Maldives, simple, beautiful, and full of heart. It's a side most tourists never see, but it's the soul of the islands. Here, life is about connection, to each other and to the sea. Tourism is the lifeblood of the Maldivian economy, providing jobs and funding schools, hospitals, and infrastructure. For many, hospitality offers a path to prosperity and a way to stay close to home. But this reliance comes at a cost. Luxury resorts put pressure on fragile coral reefs and the environment. Increased boat traffic, waste, and water use threaten the very beauty that draws visitors. The country walks a tightrope between economic growth and environmental preservation. Tourism also influences culture, opening the Maldives to the world, but risking erosion of traditions. The one island, one resort policy helps protect local customs, but the impact is still felt. Many workers live apart from their families for months, trading daily life for economic security. This separation highlights the contrast between the tourist paradise and the real lives of those who sustain it. The Maldives is a place of opportunity and sacrifice, always balancing two worlds. The Maldives faces an existential threat: rising sea levels. With islands averaging just 1.5 meters above sea level, even small changes are devastating. Beach erosion, flooding, and contaminated freshwater are already daily realities. Locals remember wider beaches and milder storms. Now, anxiety about the future is ever present. The government is a global voice for climate action, investing in resilient islands and sustainable practices. But the fate of the Maldives depends on international action to reduce carbon emissions. For Maldivians, this is a fight for survival, and the clock is ticking. The world's response will determine if this paradise endures. I met Ahmed, a fisherman, who remembers playing on beaches now claimed by the sea. "The ocean was our friend," he said, "but now it takes more of our island each year." He worries for his grandchildren. Where will they build their homes? Fatima, a guest house owner, is grateful for tourism, but fears every storm that brings the water closer. "We do what we can to protect our reefs, but the biggest threat is beyond our control." A schoolteacher in Male told me, "Our culture and identity are tied to these islands. If we lose them, we lose ourselves." The fear of becoming climate refugees, of losing not just land but identity, keeps many awake at night. These stories make climate change real. It's not about numbers, but about families, memories, and a way of life at risk. Ahmed's lost beach, Fatima's vulnerable guest house, the teacher's fear. They are the human face of this crisis. Yet there's resilience and pride in every story. Maldivians are not just victims, they are fighting for their right to exist. Their voices deserve to be heard by the world. The stakes are more than environmental. They're cultural, personal, and deeply human. The Maldives is more than a destination. It's a home worth saving. Their stories remind us what's truly at stake. Most visitors come to the Maldives seeking paradise, but many leave with a deeper understanding. I met a honeymooning couple from the UK who were awed by the beauty, but a visit to a local island changed their perspective. It made us realize this is a real country, not just a holiday spot, they said. Talking with resort staff and learning about local life made their trip meaningful. Increasingly, tourists seek responsible travel, choosing eco-friendly resorts, joining coral planting, and supporting local businesses. They understand their choices matter and want to leave a positive impact. This growing awareness is hopeful. Tourism can be a force for good. A trip to the Maldives can transform you from a tourist into an ambassador. You return home with stories, a new perspective, and a sense of responsibility. The Maldives' beauty and vulnerability inspire more conscious, compassionate travelers. It's not just about the beaches, it's about connection and care. That's the real gift of travel here. Despite the challenges, hope and resilience run deep in the Maldives. Islanders are adapting, innovating, and fighting for their future. Hulhumail, a new artificial island, stands as a symbol of adaptation, built higher and stronger to withstand rising seas. While leaving ancestral homes is painful, it's a pragmatic step toward survival. Sustainable tourism is also on the rise. Resorts invest in solar power, waste management, and marine conservation. Some even employ marine biologists to restore coral and educate guests. The focus is on ensuring tourism thrives without destroying the environment. The greatest hope comes from the youth, educated, passionate, and globally connected. They organize cleanups, advocate for policy, and use social media to raise awareness. Their energy is infectious. They believe in a future for their country and are willing to fight for it. The Maldivian spirit is one of determination and hope. That's what gives this paradise a fighting chance. The Maldives story is a mirror for us all, a reminder of our shared responsibility to protect the planet. The fate of these islands is tied to choices we make, wherever we live. As travelers, we can support sustainability and respect local cultures. In the Maldives, that means looking beyond the beaches and engaging with real stories. Every conscious choice, at home or abroad, makes a difference. The voices from the atolls call us to listen, care, and act. We can raise awareness, advocate for climate action, and make sustainable choices. Saving the Maldives is part of a larger fight for a healthier planet. These islands matter, not just as destinations, but as homes, cultures, and living ecosystems. Let's work together to ensure this paradise is not lost forever.